Welcome to Smart Stock Watch. Today is February 27th, 2025, and we're diving into FirstEnergy's latest earnings report. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. FirstEnergy has released their fourth quarter and full year 2024 financial results, and there's a lot to unpack, from their earnings performance to strategic initiatives.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. FirstEnergy reported a revenue of $13.5 billion for the full year 2024. How does this compare to their previous performance?
FirstEnergy's revenue increased from $12.9 billion in 2023 to $13.5 billion in 2024. Their GAAP earnings per share for the year were $1.70, while their operating non-GAAP earnings per share were $2.63, which is within their guidance range. Additionally, their core non-GAAP earnings per share saw an 8% increase to $2.37 from $2.20 in 2023.
That's impressive growth. What factors contributed to this performance?
The growth was driven by customer-focused capital investments and improvements in grid reliability and resiliency. They also benefited from higher revenue due to base rate case orders and lower operating expenses.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. Analysts were forecasting an EPS of 70 cents for the fourth quarter of 2024. How did FirstEnergy's actual performance compare?
FirstEnergy reported an adjusted EPS of 67 cents for Q4 2024, which was slightly below the forecasted 70 cents. This was based on a survey of 6 analysts. Despite missing the forecast, the company still showed solid performance with growth in their distribution and transmission segments.
What were the main reasons for this slight miss?
The miss can be attributed to a higher effective tax rate and lower Ohio distribution revenues due to the ESP Vive order. However, these were partially offset by rate-based growth and lower operating expenses.
Strategic initiatives and future outlook. FirstEnergy has been making significant capital investments. Can you tell us more about their strategic initiatives?
Absolutely. In 2024, FirstEnergy invested $4.5 billion to enhance grid reliability and support the energy transition. They've expanded their Energize 365 capital investment program, planning $28 billion through 2029. This is an 8% increase from their previous 5-year plan.
What does this mean for their future earnings and growth?
FirstEnergy has introduced a 2025 core earnings guidance range of $2.40 to $2.60 per share, with a targeted 6 to 8% compound annual growth rate for core earnings through the 5-year planning period. This indicates a strong commitment to growth and improving their financial profile.
CEO's perspective and company transformation. FirstEnergy's CEO, Brian X. Tierney, mentioned some structural changes. What insights did he provide?
Brian X. Tierney highlighted the company's transformation efforts, including redesigning their operating model and assembling a strong leadership team. He emphasized that these changes position FirstEnergy for long-term success as a premier electric company.
How has this transformation impacted investor sentiment?
Despite the positive changes, Tierney noted that investors haven't fully appreciated their success due to volatility in their unregulated legacy investments and pension plan impacts. However, the fundamentals of their core business have improved significantly.
Key takeaways. In summary, FirstEnergy has shown strong financial performance and strategic growth initiatives. Their revenue reached $13.5 billion, and while their Q4 adjusted EPS of 67 was slightly below the forecast, their capital investments and future guidance are promising.
Indeed, FirstEnergy's commitment to enhancing grid reliability and their strategic investments through the Energize 365 program are key drivers for their future growth. Their 2025 Core EPS guidance and targeted growth rate reflect a positive outlook.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on FirstEnergy's performance in the comments below.